What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Hawk News. My name is Joe Cavallero.
And Nathan Doyle.
Today is Friday, March 18th. It is day 7. We start with a period B. We got a lot of stuff going on, so let's get into today's top stories.
At this time, Mr. Costa would like to provide a brief update on the progress of the BHS American Heart Challenge. Take it away, Mr. Costa.
All right, folks. Here's an update on the American Heart Challenge. We're not too far into it, and we're doing really well as a school. So we had set the goal at $1,000 for the school, and it seems like we're going to blow that right out of the water because in just a few days, our total right now is $555, and that came $555 or more than halfway towards the goal, and that came only from 5 students. Only 5 students right now have been taking part in the fundraising and sending emails to their family. So if we had everyone in the school sending out emails and asking for people to help, it would be an unbelievable fundraiser. Also, we have 2 students who have already finished Finn's mission. That means those 2 students are going to receive a certificate for 10 volunteer hours. That can be very useful for whatever organizations or clubs that they may be working with. Okay, so right now we only have 49 students signed up, 5 are raising money, and 2 are getting certificates. So I'm asking that you consider signing up. If you have any questions, you please let me know. And there's a lot of things that you can learn by being part of this drive, learning hands-only CPR and learning about things that you can do to keep good heart health. There's a video. The next video is a very short video that gives you just the basic steps of hands-only CPR. Take a look and learn something.
If you see a teen or adult suddenly collapse, it's important to act fast. Helping to save a life is easier than you might think. Just start hands-only CPR. The first step is to send someone to call your local emergency response number or call it yourself. Then get directly over the victim. Put the heel of one hand in the center of the chest, then put your other hand on top of the first. Then push hard and fast in the center of the chest until help arrives. It's important to push, giving 100 to 120 compressions per minute, which is about the same tempo as this song. Let's hope you never have to use hands-only CPR. But if you see a teen or adult suddenly collapse, don't be afraid to try it. Remember, call your local emergency number, then push hard and fast in the center of the chest until help arrives. Your actions can help save a life. To learn more, visit international.heart.org.
And now, a quick message from Charlotte Flynn and Cameron Besaw.
Hello, all BHS students and staff. It's Charlotte Flynn
and Cameron Besaw. As we know, Russia has launched war against Ukraine, and due to that, some people who are Russian or Ukrainian have been receiving harassment via Google Chat or verbal messages.
We need to remind everyone in this time of crisis that we need to be kind to others and think about how our words impact each other. We shouldn't be saying racist and xenophobic things as a response to this.
And also keep in mind that Russia as a whole is not the aggressor in this situation. It's the Russian government who's responsible for this.
We shouldn't be putting the blame on the Russian people, and most of Russia's citizens disagree with this war.
Another thing to note is that a lot of misinformation is being spread about this. So please check your resources to see if they're reputable.
And before we go, you can purchase a carnation for $2 to help Ukraine during this difficult time. Thank you for listening.
For this Artist of the Week, we have Sarah Perong and Sydney Ducharme. Roll the video.
All right, thank you, Sarah and Sydney here for joining us today for our Artists of the Week. So what can you tell us about your projects?
This is a 2-sided project, or an accordion. We basically took 2 different drawings and cut and scaled them to create 2 images.
And then Sydney, this seems like the same thing too, but just a different drawing?
Yeah.
Here it is, I'm holding up for you guys here, so see it? Now, how exactly did you guys make these?
So basically we drew 2 different pictures and we cut them out for 1 inch each. And then we took a kind of like cardboardy styrofoam material and scored it to fold it into an accordion. And yeah.
That sounds actually interesting because I actually remember doing this when I was in, oh my god, I think I was in my middle school years when I did this. What was the process you guys had to go through while making it?
We had to create 2 different drawings, and for this project we were given a prompt. That prompt was music. So we created something that had to do with music, and then we cut the 2 drawings out.
And like, was there any challenges in the project at all?
When I was cutting out the accordion, I broke the thing twice, so I had to tape them together.
Oh, jeez. So both of these look amazing. What are you guys going to be working on when you guys are done with these?
We did a project on contrast, which we both just finished, but we don't know what's next.
All right, well, thank you guys for joining us here for Arts of the Week, and I hope you have fun.
Thank you. Thanks, Joe.
Yep.
And for today's quote of the week, coming from C.S. Lewis. There are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. That's from C.S. Lewis.
The 2022 yearbooks can be ordered from Melissa. The cost is $40 for seniors and $70 for underclassmen. It'll be a great one. Do not miss out.
Mm-hmm.
Attention juniors and seniors. Prom tickets go on sale on March 22nd through April the 14th. No tickets will be sold after that date. The cost is $80 at the Tennessee Ballroom at the 4 Points by Sheraton in Norwood.
And now for this week's fun fact with Cameron Besaw.
Here's this week's fun fact. Water makes different pouring sounds depending on its temperature. Also, if you want to submit a fun fact, just shoot me an email or a Google chat.
And now for something to think about with the one and only Charlotte Flynn. Take it away, Charlotte.
Numbers never end, but they also never start. You can't jump without falling, but you can fall without jumping. Why is good evening considered a greeting, but good night isn't? Slugs are just homeless snails. Think about that.
And now, sports. The best segment of all time. With me, Joe Cavallero, and Nate Doyle, a.k.a.
Both of us.
Welcome back to sports, everyone. So, we have a cheer update. So, a huge congratulations to the BHS cheer team for going back to the Tri-Valley League and the regional competition for the first time ever. We won the state championships. They are headed to Florida today to complete the nationals. So be sure to wish them good luck.
Well, how do you answer that question? Who are you? Well, you give a name. That's not true. They put that name on you, and they taught you to identify with it and to behave as it was expected to behave. But that's not who you are. You know very well. Go back in your memory. Go back into your infancy before they started telling you all this stuff. Who are you?
The biggest games have a way of making everything seem a little bigger. The light shines a little brighter. The stakes feel a little higher. The inches are tougher. The hits are harder. Big games are when we find out how big your heart is. How cool your nerves are. How good are you? And how bad do you want it?
You know what spreads faster than any virus? It's fear. Now when it comes to fear, you can either forget everything and run, I said or you can face everything and rise. I believe. And let me tell you what I believe. I believe that. I believe we gon' face everything. I believe that we will win. Hear me say it. I said, I believe that we will win. 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 It's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And what don't kill us make us stronger, boy. Bottom line, no matter what, face everything and rise.
And one other thing is that I will not be doing spring track like I had originally planned. I'm just going to continue my hobby with basketball because basketball is my sport. So I will try to make it to some of the meets if I can and give updates. And Aiden, do you got anything else to say?
Yes, for those of you who don't know, breaking news. Tom Brady is returning to the NFL. You heard that right, people. After 40 days of retirement, the GOAT is finally returning in a Buccaneers suit for his 23rd season. And also, yep, that's pretty much what I have to say.
The ball.
Ugh. And that's all for sports.
Thank you guys so much for watching Hawk News. I've been Joe Cavallero.
Nathan Doyle.
Have a good weekend, everybody. As you know, today was a half day. And also, a big congratulations to the BHS tier team for winning the state finals. They are on their way to Florida tonight. So good luck over there, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
At the Tennessee Ballroom at the 4 Points by Sheraton in Norwood.
Fancy schmancy.